We should see at this moment all the databases because we have inserted one document with insert one command that we did earlier. So if we run now the command show DBs, we are going to see the test database as well. Okay, now let's check what is inside this test database, and let's see all the collections. And this is a new command, but before that we need to use it, so use test. Now we switched to this database, and now db get collection names and parentheses, just like a function. Okay, hit enter, and you see that inside an array we have collection 1 and collection 2 that we created earlier. Now let's see what is inside collection 2, and again switch to collection db collection 2 dot find and find all the documents inside this collection, and you can see that we have just one, the new with the key new document and the value 1234. Now what if we want to insert more documents at once? For that we have another option, so db collection 2, let's focus on this one and insert other documents, and we have insert many function, and inside parentheses you need to open just like an array. Okay, you will see that this syntax is familiar with what we are going to write in PHP, and inside these square brackets, these array brackets, we are going to create 1, 2, and remember, don't forget to put a comma between them. These are objects inside these curly braces. Okay, so inside them we have key and value pairs. So in the first one, the key, let's say, should be doc1, and then put a column and give it a value of x1, 0, 2, 3, it doesn't matter. The second one, let's give it a key value of doc2 column and whatever is on your mind. And the third one is going to be doc3 and column, and the value should be, let's say, 04321. Hit enter, and you can see that we have an error. Okay, and you say that reference error is not defined this value. Okay, and that means that if we are writing strings, okay, we need to put them inside inside quotes as well. So let's take back our entire statement. db collection 2 dot insert many. I'm rewriting so that we understand better what is happening. I'm opening this parentheses as a function, and everything is happening inside here. We need to open, if we are inserting many, these square brackets, and inside the square brackets I'm going to write again three objects, three documents. Okay, and this time I'm going to make them shorter. First one, doc1 column, and now what we had here is treated as a string because it's starting with x. Okay, so we have, let's say, x1, 2, 3, x again, c. Second one, I'm going to make it an integer with a key value of integer. Why not? It's very intuitive, and give it a value of whatever it is in there. And the third one, let's make it I'm not going to start with that date. We will do that in our website, and you will see at that moment how it's done. But for the time being, let's resume to another string, and it's going to be just, why not, just string column, and remember to put here not to receive this error, and let's name it something. It doesn't matter. Now what you can see in the response of the server is that everything worked fine, and we receive three object IDs, three unique identifiers for all these three documents. Okay, now let's see what is inside our collection db.collection2.find, and find everything that is all the documents, and you can see that it retrieves like this. Now if you want to format when you have multiple documents, is not going to be very well seen, but you can have the option to make it db_collection.find, and after that put a dot, and pretty function is something like pre tag in PHP, if you are familiar with, is going to arrange them. Of course in our case is the same, because we have just one line for each document. Okay, so at this moment we have inside collection 2 that we created earlier, we have 4 documents named document, new document with the value of 1 2 3 4, document 1 x1, which is a string, what we wrote here, integer, string, and these are the keys on the left side, and on the right side you have the values for those keys. So associate them with the associative arrays in PHP to be easier for you to understand if this is your first contact with Mongo server. Now let's see in our graphic user interface. I'm going to open Compass. I'm going to connect to the local host. Okay. And let's go to here are the databases. This is what we created. Left click on it. You can see we have 2 collections. And let's go, collection 1 of course is empty, you have nothing here. And let's go here on the left side, or again here on collection 2, and you can see that we have these 4 documents that we created, and we have a unique value for each of them, which is inserted by default by the server. We have nothing to worry about, that it is unique. And then we have the key and value pairs, but here you are not going to see them with columns, with quotes, sorry, with double quotes. You are going to see them in a simpler way, but if they are a string, they are going to be retrieved with quotation marks, so that you understand what data type is. Okay, now let's make something interesting in the next lecture, and let's insert some documents from our graphic user interface. You see how easy it is to do that.